Look, that's annoying. In the swing of thing. What's happening? My honey's like, what's happening? What's going on? Crack my window. Supposed to get some 70s today. In the swing of thing. Sorry, y'all know how I do. I don't got my tea water on yet, but whipping up me some grits. Got a little banana, got another banana, got some blueberries here. We gapped up for the overnight open. So we're going to see if we get some continuation or not. And I'm trying to look at something. Here's the gap up right here, guys. This green box. If you watched the video last night of the recap, I talked about this slope and support. We were down here. We had not yet done this, but I talked about that slope and support that we could potentially go test. Whether we reject off of it, continue lower, break above it, find support, and continue to go. Or break above it, get a fake out, breakout, fake out. I'm not sure. That's why we watch the markets, right? Try to figure out what they're doing. So basically, some overall continuation from, what would that be? Tuesday's move. This is Tuesday. We got a bullish day. So we are continuing that. Every time the beat comes on, it's just... Hey, what's going on? Not even low enough to chart. Oh, you traded? You traded last night. I ain't gonna lie. I opened them because I had to, you know, do my daily levels, but I was tired. I wouldn't sleep. I was ready for bed by 8. I didn't get to bed. I was ready for bed by 8. Probably got in bed by 9. Sleep by 10. I was so mad because I felt like it was the perfect day to go to bed early. Nope. Is that blueberry I just had on my, or orange? But yeah, last night, overnight definitely had some good movement. I seen it here. I was here and I was like, should I take it short and just risk like minimal risk? And I was like, should I put it above, you know, this loss one micro, and then, you know, set my take profit down in here to close the gap somewhere? And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that, because of that. I was like, nah, we were hovering right at the gap. I don't know. I just decided not to do it. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I thought about doing it on one of the combines. Oh my goodness, did you see my video? Caught those longs around 6:30, 30 minutes of the market open. Yesterday was a great day. The market produced so many opportunities yesterday. I was like, wow. And that's the thing with these consistency rules, which I'm not opposed to. I like them. You know, I need rules. Unfortunately, I need rules for right now in my trading journey. But you don't want to go making so much money in one day and you don't make that same amount or close to the next, you know, just every day, and you have to keep trading until that big day is at least 30% of your or whatever the prop firm's consistency rule is. So couldn't take too much advantage of it, but I did put up 1,500 on that, on my Top Step combine. And actually I put up 1,600 on the Top Step combine and 1,400 on my Apex evaluation. By the way, guys, Apex is 90% off right now. I went on ahead and got me a couple more accounts because why not, right? Try to stack those accounts up. Take it slow. You just got to get them passed. So the question is, do I trade micros to pass them? Or do I do my minis thing? I need some more beats. So yeah, yesterday was a good day, and I put up 500 on the funded account. On the I was trading minis on the Top Step combine. I traded minis. I was trading 2 minis, actually. I think I had one losing trade, but it was like 100, and I cut it quick, like $160 or something. Something like that. And I traded two minis on 150K. There was a point in time where I put 4 minis on to get that first 1,000. Okay. We need what we want? Pop? Hip hop? Lauryn Hill? Hey, I love Lauren. You think so? I've never heard that. What? It's been 3 weeks since you've been looking for your friend, the one you let and never called you again. Girlfriend. I love me some Lauren. I still play Lauren to this day. That thing. I don't really care too much for the ratchet music. Stuff vexes my spirit. I mean, everybody got them one songs that they hear just like, but I prefer India Arie, Lauryn Hill, you know, Erykah Badu. Lil Sade in there. Beat is okay. I'm trying to see. PA fees, cycles, payouts. Yep. Do it. You said he listens. That's crazy. Right. Don't let me put Lauren on. We get flagged. They'll mute my dog on live. It's been 3 weeks. Like, not 3 weeks, honey. I'll just live vicariously because I'd be damned if I go through something like this. We ain't playing them games. Well, we're gonna flip through some songs here. All right, what's the markers doing? Well, that was a long right there. Was I here for it? Was I here? It's like, you think you... Okay, you know what? Let's take off. I can't deal. I can't deal. Let's start over. Where do I think we're going? I think we're going to test that. Let's see, how far do we got? Oh, that's perfect. 1900s, 19,000, 1900s, 19,000 evens. Big old psychological number. Is this just wind music? What are we doing? No, you say don't want to be the first one. Right. Don't want to be the first one. Too high to be. I hear you. I'm tracking. Not this song though. Oh, I need to start my grid. Doo-doo. Was I oh, Becky. Loving You was like a song I replay every 3 minutes and 30 seconds of every day. And every chorus is sight. Every beautiful melody of devotion every night. This potion might, this ocean might carry me in the wave of emotion and active energy in every word. Every second and every third expresses the happiness more clearly than even heard. Than ever heard. When I'm playing. Every chord is a poem. Tell the Lord I break whatever I am from my Lord. Your harmonies possess the sensation for the love to your caress. Actions and touches, yes. It's been in love. Take my hand in love. God bless. Might this ocean might carry me in the way of emotion. Oh, y'all was grooving. Y'all was grooving, wasn't y'all? Sorry. That is where we're going. I need to, okay, let me make sure I'm on the right track. I need to get warmed up here. What am I looking at? What am I doing? Stuck? Nice and bullish. Close that gap. I can't deal. What are we doing? Jeez Louise. Hey, that's not bad. I don't know if y'all like. I like jazz, but I love jazz. I don't want to trade to it. No disrespect. I don't want to trade to it. Want to have a glass of wine and maybe sit and converse. All right, we close that gap. Interested on seeing what we do since Monday. 1,200 points. A little temporary relief, or that's what I was just about to say. I'm interested to know what we do at this kind of slope and support line here. I'm wondering what we're gonna do. Let's see. We definitely broke the what was that, from August? Yeah, August of 24. I don't know, but I know it's just that was a nice long right there. But we gotta wait. That's kind of nice and mellow. Hello, yellow, mellow fellow, or whatever. What did you put up on the account overnight? Did you trade an eval? Like, are you still waiting on Top Step? Are you still waiting on your payout? Where's my You said April's high? April from this month? Up here? In the 20,000s? Damn, look at that nice talk about buyers being in for the month. Okay, buyers. But what are they gonna do? Yo, this is crazy. If we never listen, it's not even as bad as it seemed, right? Where we are now, this seems so bad. We were selling off and we had, oh my goodness, our trade wars. What are we down? Let me see. What are we down? Let me see. What are we down year to date? Knock it off. The MNQ is only down. It's only down 10% year to date. 10.49%. Everything that we just been through, we're like down 20%, nearing 30%. It was like what, 27, 20, high 20s. I don't even know if we ever hit, if we did we hit 30%? I don't know, but we are only down 10% for the year. And so this would be really crazy. I mean, was that it? Is this gonna, oh, wow. I'm interested to know how the rest of this, curious to know how the rest of this year plays out. We're in April. Is that temporary relief or come touch that. Because we still got higher lows. Well, this is a lower high, but you know, it's NASDAQ. NASDAQ does what it does. Still bull cycle. Bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence. Like it now. Oh, it's hot. That's hot, that's hot. Now, who's hot, who's not? Alexa, turn off living room light.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. For the record, I don't like having this AI stuff. I think they be listening and learning. But it was given to me, so I should. It's just climbing higher. Damn it. It's, I mean, sorry. Can I like get in or no? I know, we know where it's going. At least we can speculate where it's going, right? Somewhere here. I don't know. Will it reject before there? Will it will it break through there? Do buyers mean business right now? What's happening? You have 250K funded accounts. Not, oh, so you passed the one. Wait, I don't know. Let me go back. I had to step away for a minute. Yeah, hit the bank, locked in 1,000 last night, 6:30 on the funded, right? You put up 1K on the funded, and congratulations on the payout hitting the bank. I know that always feels good. And then on the funded, oh yeah, okay, put up 1,000 on the funded, and pass another 50K with the same trade. Don't you love when it happens? I love when that's how you know the market is producing great opportunities. That was yesterday. Like, if you got in on like either one of the cycles, the bear cycle, the bull cycle, it was like, okay, put up numbers on that, and then let me wait a second. Okay, pass that, put up numbers on that. It was crazy. Now you got 250K for let's go. Let's go. I gotta get my other 50. I just bought a couple more accounts this morning, so I need to get that, but I'm not rushing it because I know how I can be. I am not rushing to pass them. Even though I say that, that doesn't mean that if the opportunity is there, I'm definitely gonna take it. But I know how I am. I don't want to get too overzealous about it and blow it. I want to get in this long. I mean, 8:51 is the time. Did we get any good beats that I could? Star, I can't really hear it. I gotta go back. I'm sorry, cause man, they are not about to let nobody in. This is just a slow grind higher. It's like no volume. There isn't. Look at the MACDs. Is volume a regular indicator on here, or do I need to upgrade my plan again? I keep like going back and forth. This is not about to let no pullbacks. I mean, just this. In the moment, I'll be like, okay, no pullbacks. Let me get in. Pullback won't be that big if it happens, right? Be like little to no drawdown, and then they pull back. Our size overbought. I mean, we could wait. We can always wait. What? Sorry, I'm minimum. What was? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. So you don't have any more evals? Wait, cause okay, so that was on Top Step, right? That you passed the other one last night, so you gotta wait to for them to process it when trading when the day is over and then you can activate it. And you said you met your target, so you're done trading for the day. Come on, where is it at? So 36. Oh, this is a nice I'll be. You cannot maximum 5. Okay. Okay. So in order to get to me. All right, I got what I needed. I think I got it. You know what I'm still wondering though is if Top Step, if they are automatically going to send their traders to. I know they said, like, are they automatically sending every trader up to? I mean, every trader to that was an accident. Live after 5 payouts. I wonder. Maybe I should tune in and try to see if somebody I can get that question answered or something. Or maybe go to their Discord and ask. Oh wait. Oh, was that a pullback? Was that the pullback to go long? We at the tops. We're at the top. Excuse me. I sneeze. U.S. AI boom under threat from tariffs. Global economic turmoil. Just follow the money, right? Why my nose all of a sudden? That was the pullback. It's 8:57. Let's see what happens. Kind of weird. Trump floats substantial. Guys. $30-year mortgage rate. Numbers. AT&T earnings call. But I can't make this. Fed Waller speak 9:35. Crude oil numbers today. Oh, Boeing's has an earnings call today. IBM earnings call. U.S. new home sales today. U.S. and S&P manufacturing PMI flash. U.S. S&P composite PMI flash. Can this trade go anywhere? Or we missed it all? We just missed it all. Uh-oh. Oh, now there's no continuation. We bought right at the top. And now it's like, no. Are you gonna taper? Conditions are still bullish. All right, RSI giving up here. Probably setting up for a buy. I know what I did. Do. Live on your fifth payout automatically. So it's just like, but we're going here. So even if you take just like I was saying yesterday, if you're a kind of person that's like a matter of fact, let me get this level because it could. I don't know. We'll see. So if you took like 5 payouts of $500, they're like, yep, you're going to live. Even if you're like, oh, let me just warm up, take these couple payouts, and then let me build the account out. I mean, I don't think it's bad. I've never been to live, but I'm hearing that it's slightly different as far as the feels and stuff go. I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, right? Right. No, this ain't called Wellington Coffee Shop. There's a Wellington by me. Wellington, Ohio. You get that? Oh, on live? Oh yeah. That's true. Yeah, 31 days. Yeah. Oh my goodness, right? Oh wow. So that is the move, huh? Because it's like, let me just do this 30 days of 200, right? Just take it slow, get 200 or more, and then go back to trading how you normally trade. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I know. It's 25 days, yeah. But I was wondering why they did that. Why they said, and then they dropped it from because, and then they capped you on. I mean, obviously it's a business move. I'm just curious to know. I'm not upset about the way anyone runs their business, you know. But I was curious as to why they said, okay, like the payout cap is 5,000, and then after 5 payouts you go to. I mean, that's 25,000 before going to live, and that's pretty good. If you're putting up them kind of numbers, why not go to live, right? It looks like we're about to get stopped out because I just couldn't be patient. No, I was patient. I just wanted to try that trade to see if it was gonna work. No biggies. No biggies. But yeah, I was wondering why they did that because it was weird once Apex had like this thing where people were, I guess, were like kind of like gambling or whatever. I guess they were buying like multiple accounts, and they were in this Discord trading, and they would just try to go all in, passing the account and doing the same thing. And when they pass the account, getting to the funding and doing the same thing, like not really trading, just basically gambling on the accounts or something like that. And to try to get payouts. And so Apex stopped that. And right when they stopped that, Top Step got stopped out. Top Step was like, they're like that same week, you know how they always do like the payouts or whatever. This was like, I think this was last year sometime or some months ago. As soon as oh, get that off the screen. And that's a sell. Look at that. Nice pullback. As soon as Apex did that and stopped those traders, it's like I swear they went to Top Step. This Top Step numbers started to change like immediately, like their payout numbers. And I was like, I wonder if these are the same scammers they were calling them scammers, like they were gaming the system is what they said. And I'm like, I wonder if that's the same people that went to Top Step. And then a short time after that, they changed the payout rules. And so I was like, I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Because that's not good for any company, right? Especially when if they do have something that's following the trade. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, that's a nice beat. What are we down? $36. First trade. Tango. That's the name of this beat. It's Tango. Good thing I didn't get tangled up in that trade. And that's why we trade micros. Because that would have been $360. And I would have been like, oh, let me get that back. Nope, not even worried about it. But listen, the question is, are we going here to test this? That's the question now. But see how the RSI just flushed out? Once it started flushing, I was like, yeah. Just gonna go to the bottom, filling up the gas to probably go higher. So we could. I don't know. Let's see what it does. Got a little support here. That's a nice beat. Nice beat. A nice beat. Putting that on the list. That was a nice pullback. Remember, they made me think they wasn't going to give me a pull. They weren't going to give me a pullback. So I got in. Good job, market. Good job at making me believe what was not true. You son of a biscuit eater. That's alright. We'll get him back. Oh, look at that. See, I should have went short like I was going to. Alright, we need to get it on the right side here. Cloud conditions are looking like they're trying to change. Was that the bounce? What are we on over here? 2 minute. Look at the 3 minute. See, now I don't know because I don't want to go. Not yet. Is it just me or is it loud? Is the music a little loud, guys? Or is that maybe that's my speaker? Oh, wait. Wait, I missed them. I missed the messages. Oh, yeah. Downside of the day. Oh, really? Oh, and that's, well, wait. $1K? You can max daily loss limit? I mean, oh, this 1K a day or oh, that's just yeah. That's just a day, right? I don't know though. If that's I guess that could be bad, but won't that some people that could help save the account, keep them from blowing up, right? You said max daily loss. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah, max 5 days for 5 payouts is 25. One week of good trading as live, and you should have access to this. Oh, wait. Wait, 1 week of trading? I thought you said no, you need 30 days, right? Or did you say 30? Where you go? Did you say 30 days or 30? Yeah, 30 days. Basically, you need a month and you need 6 weeks, right? You said but 5 days for 5 payouts is 25 days. Oh, that's what yeah, so I was about to, oh yeah, so it's, oh yeah, they did say that. I think I seen a short where I need to start tuning back in. Yeah, because it's 30 winning days combined, right? Oh, man, yeah, I need to focus on my time. It's 35, it's 30 winning days combined with the XFA and the live, right? Man, Top Step just continues to, yeah, so that's why are people, man, that's what's up. And then you get, all right, we bounced off of that slope and support. So let's see what they do. That could be it. See, I said we can, I mean, we can go test this. We can reject before it. We can break through it, do a fake out breakout. Who knows? What is that it? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm in agreement with you that Top Step is good. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I love their platform too. I love it. I just as a matter of fact, now that I'm not trading with what there were certain things that kept me on trading view, but now that I'm away from those things, as far as like indicators, and they still haven't implemented back testing yet on, or the replay mode on Top Step X. That'd be dope when they do. It said they were working on it, but we'll see. Took another stab at a long here. Book the rental with it. That's the name of the song. So right, yeah, it does have some. I know. I like the journaling and stuff, and it just gives you your win rate when you just all the data right there. Man, that's the okay. So That is though, right? Because you said, like you said, if you already took 5 payouts and they put you live, it's like just keep doing what you were doing, and you can access daily payouts. My thing is, how much slippage is there when you're like if you're using market orders? Because it seems like more people gravitate towards using like limit orders and stuff. And I'm not used to trading that way. Not that I can't get used to it, but I still think they have the best payout rules. But I'm still taking advantage of other firms because I gotta go, and once I get it, what? Why does it do that? It's disconnecting my OBS. What are you doing? That was the pullback I wanted, but we'll see how far we can get. How much power does the bull still have? One second. 5 minutes later. Serotonin from the sun. I like the sound of that. I don't know about that. Slippage won't be that bad unless you just happen to get in the same example. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so it's not that. Okay, good. Well, I mean, I figured that, but not even slippage. Just okay. Yeah, I guess that. Okay. So if you're doing market orders, okay, yeah. So it's basically the same. But I mean, just like being live in live markets where you got your stop loss somewhere. Is there enough buyers or sellers at that price to execute yours and everyone else's? You know what I mean? Like slightly different, but have you been there before? Have you been in live before? I feel like this is the year that I get there. I mean, like, just the payout phase, period. I'm way more patient than I was. They're tearing this group chat up. Okay, family. Thank you. You got that's all right. At least you got the 2. Okay, now so but it's all a process, which I'm sure you understand. So you got those 2 and then you blew it, and now this time you'll probably get more and more. It's part of the game. Nah, not really feeling that one. But I need to run upstairs real quick. For a second. I want to move my stop before I go. Run up there. I need to water my plants a little bit. I water my plants upstairs. My 2 aloe plants. Real quick. Man, I didn't want to do that, but I mean I did, but let's see. Let's see if it no, we're taking this off. Actually, I can manage my tray from my phone. 1 second. I'm a firm believer in 2 micros. We can manage that tray a lot better with bigger. You know what? I should have had 2 on this one, huh? We come back. Hold on. Okay, 1 second. I almost tripped. 1 second. I should add to this, huh? Just give me 1 second. All right. And one got taken off. Trying to see. What was that? Yeah, we want to get out. All right. There it is. Going to my original target, which is this white line, but man. All right. Okay. All right, babe. I got you back. Okay. I didn't have no trash upstairs. Big old wiki. The music stop? Was these any good beats right here? What just happened? Rage. That sounds nice. All right. It is going. It is going. That was a nice bounce off of there, right? Would have been nice to. So different. Like, you trust yourself, but it's so different when you're live. I swear, it's just a little different. But I wish I was. I wish I was still in that trade. Honestly, could have moved the stop loss up. But we'll catch another one. Need to get rid of this bow and stuff before, so I don't have to keep getting up. Time. Oh, the market is open. 9:31. I'm sorry, the market's open. That's why that big go. Okay, ding, ding, ding. I need to get it together. I need to get some effects going on here. Okay, that was a 9:30 candle. Well, I don't wish I was in a trade. Then we gotta let the markets do what it's gonna do. Oh, this beat called much higher. Can you take me higher? Much higher. Can we go higher? You take me higher. That's nice. Say it ain't. Say it ain't so. Two micros, yeah. Oh yeah, I said, you know what? I'm there. I said 500 or more in this account, and I can trade 1 and 2. So we'll trade 1s and 2s. Up $824 in this account. Slow open, huh? Why am I on the 2-minute over here? That's cool. That's good. Maybe once I'm done with this account, I can find a trade to pass that top step combine. You got me wanting to focus on those now, but I'm gonna stick to my gun. Stick to the plan. Me, I like that beat. Market is definitely bullish though, right? Still bullish from overnight. Still bullish from yesterday. This is a 30-minute. Look at the cloud conditions are bullish. MACD is trying to. It flipped bullish. We'll see if it'll stay there. RSI is 78. So near overbought areas. And we are crossing above that slope and resistance that we have. Here it is. That slope and resistance since February of this year. So now this is a critical point. What do we do here? Do we break above it? Do we do that like we just did? break back below it? Did we find resistance? Did we find support? Did we break out, fake out? That's kind of what I'm looking at on the bigger time frame. But y'all know me, I just trade the cycles and what I see. That's what we're supposed to do, right? All right, so we're getting some rejection here off of that critical level of resistance. So my morning trade target was hit, but I got in here. I was waiting for a pullback here, and they did a good job of making me think it was just going to grind higher and not pull back the way I needed it to. So right when I got in, stopped me out right, I think below. Should I have my stop below here or below here for like 30 bucks? Stopped me out, went down, didn't go short. Probably should have, but it moved on me, bounced, took along somewhere in here, and we're up 76 bucks on the day. So we recovered that 30 something dollars I lost, plus made 70, so about $100 trade there. Slow and steady wins the race. Ah, the tortoise in the hair, remember? Y'all remember that? We are selling off pretty good. Nice bounce above the 200-day, actually the 100-day EMA. This beat is called Far Apart. I like it. MACD flip bearish. RSI is below neutral. All right. We're below the 9, below the 21 EMA. Just crossed through the 100-day EMA. Got that sloping support from overnight. So we're kind of in this triangle right now. Let's see what we do here. Here. Rejected off of the major resistance. But bulls are still in control. I mean, we're still overall bullish until we break this level here. We break this low, we break this low, break this low, then conditions have changed. Loudest bullish sideways. MACD just flipped. God damn, what was that? Oh man, would I have loved to be in that already going long? Jesus, look at that. Don't laugh at me. Look at that. You know I want to push buy right now. Stop playing. I want to see some follow through. Come on, they come back here and test this and bounce. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna just risk like, okay, I'm gonna leave it. Y'all know, come on, you see momentum. Sometimes you gotta get a piece of that. What was that? Going to 19256. Trading NQ Futures called it 19256. His target is up here somewhere. And that's what he, oh shit, they're gonna bounce that I was talking about. I'm late. Wait, let's see. Let's see how this close. Okay. I wanted it to come back and test this and don't go long. What was that? Those people, but anybody that was short on minis and like say they just started their account or they still only got the $2,000 risk, right? Combine, XFA, eval, they still under that $2,000 trading minis. And they was short right here. Rest in peace. With no stop loss, rest in peace, baby. I'm sorry. That's why you need to come on over here to mini land. I mean the micro land. They add up. Don't sleep on them. Trading NQ futures, putting up numbers on these boards. Taking payouts, trading micros. NQ Lioness right behind them. Don't sleep on them. Well, I didn't go long here. But I needed it to bounce here and then kind of like go and then, you know, still be bullish. This is crazy. Okay, we got some volatility in. So that means I'm still trading one contract. I'm gonna trade one. I ain't tripping. That was nice though, wasn't it? Only micros I haven't touched a mini contract in so long. Oh, they talking right now? I got blue. Sorry if y'all seen that blueberry piece in my I didn't even have time to. Where they speaking at? Coming down. China tariffs likely coming down between 50% and 65% at 9:39. This look came out at 9:39. Somebody knew something. This candle was at 9:37 right here. 9:39. That's when it got to it hit financial juice. Oh shit. That means we might be bullish on the day. It might continue. Where are they speaking at? I don't have it up on YouTube. Let me see what Bloomberg talking about. Let me see. White House considers slashing China tariffs to de-escalate trade war, sources say. That came through the wire at 9:40 right here. Well, yesterday we was asking when are they gonna come to an agreement because we had the death cross. Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's just wait. Well, yeah, we said they were speaking at 9:35, right? Who was it? Was it Waller, whatever his name is? Where'd it go? Where did it go? It's gone because they're speaking already. Hey, that was crazy. Say it ain't so, Skinny Man. Wall Street's rally set the power ahead. Trump says he plans to be Trump says he plans to be very nice to China in any trade talks and that tariffs will drop if the two countries can reach a deal. Come on, y'all, reach a deal, right? This is crazy. All right, well that was the news. Yeah, people. Yeah, I got it up over here. Financial juice for some reason. So we'll wait. We'll wait for those numbers to come out. See if we get any reaction to it. Let the market settle, and then we could try to. Man, that got me like, do I? I'm glad I'm trading one micro. PMI in 2 minutes. S&P Global Composite PMI. S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. S&P Global Services PMI in 2 minutes. So new home sales at 10. Crew got some crude oil numbers coming out at 10:30. Ow, hurt it. 17 week bill auction at 11:30. We got initial jobless claims tomorrow. 30-year mortgage rate. Michigan, we got some Michigan numbers coming up. 5-year expectation. That's Friday. Baker Hughes oil rig count on Friday as well. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. I'm not doing anything right now. I mean, it looks like a long, but gee. Right? Because the Bulls are here, right? They're still here. Regardless of that news scandal, we were bullish before that. That was wild. It'd be crazy to take a trade. I mean, like that. That's crazy. But hey, it's me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. If we would have got, if the candle would have been like, oh, continuation for another big, exciting candle, I'd have risked like a couple bucks, just a couple, to catch a piece of it, or maybe not. Well, we have broke above that major. Okay, okay. We're above that major slope and resistance line that we started in February, and we retested along the way. Let's see when we retested it. This will be the third time, but it was retested in March, creating that kind of slope and resistance. So this is the third time we're testing it. February, March, and now April. And we broke out of it. So we'll see if we continue to hold this or if we break back below it. For right now, it's bullish. Direction is north. That's what they're showing us, that they want to go higher. They want to go up. They want to go up, up and away, up and away. But who knows? They can make us bullish and then flip bearish. Nobody ever knows. I wonder what options premiums are right now. Probably high. I'm not gonna look, actually. Still bullish. Still bullish. Still bullish. Still bullish. What else is new? Hold on, let me get trading view. Signed in on my phone back. I pulled up. I'm signed in. Just in case I have any emergencies. I'm gonna go put this bow up. Give me a second. Little resistance there, little resistance there. Let's see, where do we go from here? Nope, bulls are still in control. Still pushing. Motion detected at my back door. That was me. Still above the moving averages, so at this point, trading NQ, you need to buy another eval. You need to buy another eval past it. You need to buy another eval. Not really, yeah. I mean, because you made your target on your funded. Passed another eval. Now you're waiting. So you can activate the funding. PMI. Yeah, what was the number? I wasn't on top of it. We didn't get a big reaction to it. We never really do though, so. But do you guys want to know the numbers? The global First of all, let's do this. The S&P Global Composite PMI flash numbers prior was 53.5. Actual this year was 51. I mean, this time was 51.2. It's not giving me the forecast. S&P Global Manufacturing PMI flash prior 50.2, forecast 49.1, actual 50.7. S&P Global Services PMI flash prior 54.4, forecast 52.5, actual is 51.4. And basically it says is a weighted average of the manufacturing output index and the services business activity index. It tracks business trends across both manufacturing and service sectors. So that was the number we just read. New home sales in 7 minutes 39 seconds. So we have those numbers coming out. And then crude oil at 10:30. Some rejection. Oh. Okay, sellers are here. All right. Sellers are lurking. We see you. This is a critical zone again because we are at that. We're in the zone of that sloping resistance again from the beginning of this year. So MACD just flipped bearish. Was trying to flip bearish. We'll see how much power do the bears have. Time is 9:53. Man, I can't wait to get these payouts so I can trade longer. So I have to work. So, and right now it seems like the moves, the first half hour or so of trading is like them establishing things, like initial balance, just a lot of business being done, and then we get those moves later on in the day, which I was able to take advantage of yesterday because my phone was cooperating, but we don't know how today will be. What is that? What is that? Big red candle. What's a white candle? Big seller's candle. And now we're bouncing. I don't like it. Not yet. Y'all hear that? They out there. MACD is bearish. Cloud is bullish. Sideways. RSI is below neutral. hovering around there. And I don't know what he's doing. It's not like let me go check my car. He's trying to get the trash, I think. Oh yeah, he had to do two yeah, it's the it's the BFI, the dump truck people. He's going around to the other ones now. He said he's going for the 10-point turn. Oh my goodness. Like he was getting what do you mean he was getting caught in a tailspin? Was he what are you talking about? Man, that did. All right, sellers are here. Good morning. That's Raja, right? Raja. Not Austin Powers. He trying to turn around. Faja. Faja. What you know about Austin Powers? Man, classic. Faja. Father. Father. Classic. That is funny. He said, why have a billion when you can have, oh, what did he say? A gazillion or something. He said, those kind of numbers don't even exist. That's crazy. They do now. A trillion, whatever. They almost do now. That was a classic in high school. he was he was struggling and all. I forgot about that scene. That's so funny. That's funny. I was actually looking at our high school class picture. When we were in the gym, and I had him with me. His dad, I forget his name, but I had his dad with me, and me and my friend we did the pinky. That's so funny. We were holding like his big old cardboard cutout poster thing. I was like, this is classic. Give us this. They're trapping people. They just trapped some bears. They just trapped some bears right here. Or did they? Or did they? Okay, let me stop. Let me focus. Cloud is bullish sideways. Moving averages are sideways. MACD is bearish. RSI is below neutral, so we got some discrepancies going on. I'm about to watch Austin Powers later now. I'm talking about watch him over and over. Not today, but you know, then or every time they were on TV. We watched it. As a matter of fact, I think back then it was sure my age. Was it VHS? We watched Austin Powers on Until Go, remember? Can't remember. Five up or down? Oh, up. What are we up? Oh, three. Yeah, we're up 3.52%. Wouldn't it be crazy if we came down? That would be crazy. We'll see. Okay, this is bullish. Well, I won't say bullish, but the bulls are trying to step in because what are we doing? Cloud is bullish, sideways. MACD is bear, so we have a bear cycle. But bears don't really have a lot of power, it seems like. We came back and bounced right back off of that slope and resistance that we formed earlier this year. So I can't do anything yet because I don't know what it's doing. Time is 9:59. Look at that. Woohoo, baby. What we doing? What are we doing? Wow. What are we doing? What time is it? 10 o'clock. We just hit. Did the market react to... Did the market just react to new home sales like that? It could be. Was there any other news that came out? Help me out, Trader NQ. I don't know that. I don't know that I should trade anymore. New home sales. We beat the forecast. All right. That came out at 10. So the prior was 0.676. Forecast was 0.68, and we came in at 0.724, and that's a million. New home sales month over month. Prior was 1.8%. The actual, they didn't forecast it this time, but the actual numbers that just came out was 7.4%. And I'm gonna tell you like this: they are building up every piece of land that they can around here. And my town was small. Well, it was small, but now everywhere. So I think is that what the market? I haven't, not that I recall seeing the markets react that much to those numbers in a while. But I guess given the conditions of the economy and what's going on, I guess that's a good sign. That's good news, right? All right, so now we're waiting on crude oil. Oh my goodness, in 27 minutes. Crude oil imports change, crude oil stocks change. What are we doing? What are we doing? Who's calling me? $17-week bill auction at 11:30. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, guys. That was wild. It was a 10 o'clock candle, right? Yep. They in the order book got big time for new home sales, which is a high impact. Got you. And see, that's why I used to listen to Top Step for that, just to hear him say that, because I didn't, especially as I was learning. Now I'm able to pull up more stuff and pay attention, but at first it was just like listening and then watching the markets react to it, you know what I mean? And then I got to the point where I was like, all right, let me buy 2 monitors. And then I was gifted a third one to be able to have the stuff up, but you still gradually, like I don't want to do too much. But I don't have the order book up. That's why I was saying that. And I used to have Top Step up for that, because they would always call that out. And I need to get better at learning to read that and order flow. I don't have the dime up when I trade on Top Step. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I look at it. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do look at it, but for the most part, I just cut it off, because it's like, trying to introduce a new form of information, and how you got to go through the process of understanding how to decipher things and incorporate that into your trading. And it could be a process, and it could affect your trading. And sometimes I just don't, especially if I'm doing good. It's like, I don't want to incorporate that right now. This is working, so you don't want to change things when they're working, right? Because then they don't work until they do again. Whoa. I didn't expect the beat to do that. Oh, he does? He streams the order book? Cool. I can keep him in my ears, man. Where, in Discord, I need to turn on the notifications for Discord. I have them off, because I was like part of Top Step's Discord, and they was, man, who is this? Live coaching? What's this? Oh, is it what you sent me? No. No, that's not what you... Oh, right. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, yep, sisters. They're sisters. All right, let me turn on these notifications right there. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Okay, let me turn on the notification. We're not doing anything right now. Just going sideways. Just going sideways, guys. Let me turn on notification for the... I can't stand just apps just all day. Just drives me nuts. All right, they're on. So that I can get notifications when I message on there. So maybe that can help me learn to read it, because I know it does help in trading sometimes. When I hear them, when they say things like that, like they're thin out the order book, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna trade right now. Let me wait. But usually, like you said, that's around time where news is happening, and then being able to spot like iceberg orders and stuff like that. I mean, I know what they look like on a chart from just, like I said, being on the charts and listening, and then just seeing what the price is doing, like staying in the area, like no matter what may come up here, come back down. Sometimes, like, you know, certain patterns or certain price action is happening, and they're like, oh, there's a big iceberg order there, and I'm like, ah. So that's what that looks like. But before I knew that, I was one of those people who was trying to trade the breakout every time, and then I'll give it a couple times, and I'm like, okay, this is the time of the breakout, and I've blown I've blown accounts like that because I didn't understand, like, that was an order block, or iceberg order, where not an order block, an iceberg order where they were, you know, there was a big player that just needed to execute so much at that price. So they weren't letting it go up or down, and so that helped. How to use the order book? Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna check it out after. Yeah, I won't do it. Actually, I can do it now because I'm not doing anything. But yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. It's on your channel. I need it. Matter of fact, I need to go subscribe to your channel. Link in. Right? You support me, I support you. Let's see. How do I? What is it? Trading NQ futures. Oh, here, I'll get it from my live because they not pulling it up for me. They are not. Go to channel, boom. And then, which one is it? Small. How to read bookmap order flow. Boom. Y'all go check that video out on his channel. I am about to add it to my watch later. How to read. And then I'll check it out. Definitely. I like to keep things simple, you know, but I feel like that, I don't know, you need a little bit of everything. Not a little bit of everything, but you need, you know, that's a big help. But for me right now anyway, I need like a trend indicator, a momentum indicator, you know, lagging, leading. And so my leading is the cloud. The other ones are lagging. But the cloud gives you trend, momentum, you know, and potential support and resistance levels all in one. But still, why am I on that? The moving averages, you know, lagging, but they give you the, you know, average price over the previous period. So MACD, the oscillator, that's momentum trend. RSI, And so all right, bulls are still in control. Even though we're not going anywhere, they're keeping price elevated. We are still above and hovering around that resistance that we created earlier this year. So who knows what kind of day the markets will bring in the future. Like as in later on today. See if we'll get some trades or not. Get some movement. If not, I'll take a $76 day. That's okay. It's okay. That's better than trying to force it. Because like I've said before, now I'm thinking about it. That's probably, maybe it's the volatility in these range of markets. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look back on April once we finish this month. Let's see what was causing me to blow accounts during this time. No, it's probably price action like this. Sending me a tilt. Man, where's that one guy? There was one guy that joined my live. I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, but there was one person's channel that things you can't see just by looking at the chart. Exactly. I go in depth on icebergs and absorption. On that video you do? Icebergs and absorption. Man, I can't wait. I'm excited to watch it. I love learning. But there was a guy that joined my channel and his name, or girl, I don't know. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll check it out. And his name, the channel's name was Till Often. I thought that if you've ever been on Tilt, I thought that was so funny. I was like, come back, please. Till Often. I want to hear all about it. Stop learning technicals. Hey, you know. All right, bulls. We're bullish here. MACD is bullish. Cloud is bullish. That's lining up. RSI is bullish. Moving averages are bullish. We got things lining up. Will we break above this high? Looks like it wants to go take out this wick. This wiki here. We'll see. What does it do after that? Because that's just... Because of this... Whoa. Because of this, that's just... I don't know. It's just too much for me right now. I need to see some cleaner price action if we can get some. See, that's why we got all these sellers up here. So sellers here, sellers here, sellers here. So and we're above this again. Major, this is a major area of resistance here. So trying to hold above it, but we're not getting too much higher. We're not pushing too much higher above it. So nice green candle for today. What's today? Wednesday? We go take out that weekly high. That's what it looks like. I don't know. See, sellers. Super sketchy stuff in my... They keep moving 600 block. Resting orders above and below the current price. Are they? See? Exactly. That's the stuff that I can't see. But I'm looking at the price action and I'm not trading based on the price action. But that order block is explaining why, right? It's doing that. Like, oh, they're moving price. So they're keeping price elevated here. They're keeping it elevated, like above this, but they're not letting it go higher than this as of now. And that's why that's good. Like you look at the order flow and you can see stuff like that. But like I said, I only understand, like, I understand the two because I've heard it for so long. Like I watched Top Step for a long time. They were the first prop firm I was trading with. Then they came with the live, and then they came with the platform. I was there for all of it, but it got to the point where I had to turn them off because they had too much going on. It was too many people, too many opinions, and I just was like, I need to focus on me. I need to focus on what I'm doing. I don't care what everybody else is doing in the trading. Let me make this make sense for me. And once I did that, I started passing combines and evals. The first thing I passed was an eval, so with Apex, then combines. And so then I was able to go back, and it was still a bit messy. And so I really haven't tuned into them like that in a while, but I did learn a lot from listening, and I appreciate them for that. But you know, we was all rookies, a bunch of rookies, and trying to call stuff in the chat and trying to give their opinion and different style of traders. I mean, it's okay, but I was like, I cannot be a part of this circuit. But they sent out a free reset. Or I guess they said, I don't know, something about the markets. I guess a lot of people were doing bad. So I do respect them for that as a company. Just, it may not mean a lot to people, but you know, another chance. You know, some people really needed that. They probably had to wait a whole nother month. They could have reset that day and blew it. Had to wait a whole nother month to give it another shot. Excuse me. But then too, that's why like new traders, I would be encouraging them, if you're new and you're blowing the account within 10 minutes trading minis, trade micros, give yourself a chance. We're not doing anything. Okay, we got 12 minutes until the next numbers come out, but listen, bears are in right now. Cloud is still bullish sideways, but the MACD is bearish. RSI is bearish below neutral. So we got a bear cycle as far as the MACD is concerned. See how much power they have. We failed to take it higher. So do they want to go lower? Or do they want to just, this is so ugly. It's not doing anything. See that? It's not doing anything. Look at that. Like them EKG machines. Because we are all electricity. Pulling back some more here. Nice for the shorts, whoever went short. But I didn't. Somewhat of an M. Somewhat of an M. Right? That M. My name starts with an M. Oh, look at that M. I'm bored. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see my drawing? You didn't see it, you said? Oh, well, don't worry about it. Let me do it again. We're selling off here. We are selling off. The price action is not all that great. But that's my name. I'm bored. I can't be that too. That was sloppy, but you get the picture. Y'all want me to draw some more stuff? Oh, I'm bored. They better do something with this price action. They better do something with this price action. Okay, we're bouncing a little bit. Still not. Actually, I could take some scalps, but I mean that was somewhat of a cleaner short, right? It was short and short. It was a short, but it was a good short. Cleaner short than this crappy price action we got going on here. I still see that M. I can just see that M. I've always drawn that in my notebook. Kinda. It's a little different. It's trying to tempt me. It's trying to tempt me. Y'all remember this? I know y'all remember this. I'm bored for real. That's what era I'm from. Y'all remember that ass? All right, let me stop. I'm done. What else did I draw in there? I'm talking about I'm done. No, I'm not. Okay, we're selling. We're selling. We're selling. We're getting some follow through, it seems like. But the cloud is still bullish sideways. MACD is bearish. So we got this bearish cycle coming in. Yep, I recently drew one of those like 2 weeks ago. You're a genius. It's the geniuses. I promise you. It's the genius minds. Just doodling. Gotta find something to do. Helps you focus better. You can be in class. Like, no, I am paying attention. Like, I heard everything you said. I'm finna repeat everything you said. I don't have to be looking at you. I can remember exactly what you said when I made this line right here. You know what I'm saying? Seriously though. Well, look. Well, I was doing this and you said that, you know, and right when I made this line right here, you said da 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 da. Yeah. Heard everything you said. You're boring. Teach me some real stuff. Teach me the truth. Tune out a lot of the noise. Exactly. I'm sorry, y'all. Sit up here drawing this stuff. That's how you know you bored. You get bored. Boring. But oh, look at the cloud. We might get some action here soon. Looks like the conditions are trying to change. We don't know if they will though. But you see it condensing here, where the mouth is getting smaller, and we are like condensing and consolidating here. Not this beat. This is called spider legs. I don't like spiders. Yeah, I just went through all these beats and I don't know which ones. I didn't star any. Oops. Sorry. We gotta hear him again. All right. Time is 10:23. Let me see. Am I streaming till 10:30 or 11? Well, we broke up there. See the cloud. See? Well, we kind of just tested that major sloping resistance again, bounced off of it, pushed us all the way through the cloud. Kind of tested the bottom of the cloud there, right above the 100-day moving average. It pushed us up through the 9 and the 21. We're testing the cloud right now. MACD is flipping bullish. Cloud is still bullish. Sideways. We're above VWAP. And we are still here. We got a small open initial balance is established in 6 minutes. We have a kind of a smaller initial balance today. Still 100 points, but 919 or 917, a little over 100 points. about 100-point range. This is a mess, right? I don't know, guys. I'm not opposed to not trading. I mean, I'm obviously because I'm not trading, but buying pressure I wasn't it? But I'm still like, I don't really care about the way the price is moving right now. The way the price action is right now. I don't even know. I'll probably still, yeah, I'll still open the charts, but I'm not like I was yesterday. Like, take advantage, man, take advantage. Like what you said. Okay, all right. Was that? Is this a true? Is this a true? Excuse me. Is this a true bullish cycle we're entering into? We've entered into. Why is the cloud not responding? Yes. All right, going back to try to test those highs. Potentially take out HOD, the high of day, which is here. Actually. Quick pullback. Quick sweep of 150. See, quick pullback to 025 before blasting off to 150. Possibly. Where's 25? You said the 25s down here. Yeah, I mean, because obviously that's where all the buyers are, right? Kept price elevated there. Somewhere in that range. Somewhere in that. Rejection coming in again. Cloud is still sideways. Bullish. MACD, did I just do something? MACD is did I just draw that line here, expert? MACD is bullish. Somewhere in here. Support. Resistance. I think it goes to take out that wick, but what do they do afterwards? Who knows? Stop on everyone who over and at the high of the bushes. Right. Above here, huh? Well, this was, I mean, if you got in here, you're safe, but yeah, for this push, the break of a high, anybody who went long there and I don't know. Let's see, because if they broke this level, go long somewhere down here for that's not clean. I guess you can find it anywhere, but that's not that clean. But yeah, for sure the bulls are down here. It's just having so much trouble taking out that wick. Let's see, 30-minute. Here we are on a 30-minute. Oh, that's why I had that level there, I think. Are we gonna make new highs? Oh, okay, that was that same. Yeah. Take that off. Well, I missed that. That was a nice both of these. That was a nice short, that was a nice long. But this mess, this mess is what had you like, I don't know if I want to trade. And then now this is seeming a little better. 1030 initial balance is established. Initial balance is established. All right, that is our initial balance. So yes, we probably are going to make another high. All right, that's weird. The cloud flipped. The cloud is red, which is bullish, but bearish, but we're pointing up. Lagging. Let's see what happens up here. See, if I was trading minis, that would be one that I wouldn't mind taking as a scalp for those points, but I'm gonna start my car. Give y'all another few more minutes. Wait a minute. Few more weeks of this, what I'm doing, and then I'll be able to spend more time on here and work on the things I need to work on. To do what I need to do to get where I need to be, to get where I want to go. You see? I'm just kidding. But I appreciate y'all for stopping in with me. And when I do end this live, I will be on tomorrow at 8 a.m. Right. Also, okay, they're trying to take out that wick. Trying to make new highs on the day. What do we do from there? I don't know if I might trade the rest of the day, guys. If I do, probably won't touch this funded. I'll probably do the combines and evals just in case I get an internet connection issue. They did an update on my phone. This was what, March 15th, and I've been having issues ever since. But yesterday, ironically, I didn't have any issues. So maybe they fixed it. It was a software issue. They said with Samsung, there was nothing they can do about it. But I don't want to risk the funded. So, like I said, unless I get a strong connection. But it's probably best if I just didn't. You know, I got spoiled yesterday. It's probably best if I didn't. And if I did trade on the go, to trade the evals or a combine. That's a nice beat. Board games for one. Okay. Board as in BOARD. IBRBORED. This is America. With the same word, it's spelled different and it means different. Why? You mean there, or there? You mean no or no? You mean data or data? Which way you say it? Tomato or tomato? All right, we got a new high today. We took out that wick. Are we grinding higher on lower volume? Because if we do, we might get a day like yesterday. We're just grind higher. And in that case, bullish. Look at the cloud. We're bullish. RSI is bullish. MACD is bullish. Moving averages are bullish. This was nice. See, this was the setup. That was the trade. Hindsight is 2020. But I asked that question. Like, is this the real one? So far, it's good. So maybe a pullback. Bullish divergence. Bearish divergence to here would be nice. Somewhere here. That would be nice. To buy in, but I can't sit and wait for it. I have to go work. Until I don't have to. Well, you always gotta work, right? This is that slow and steady movement we were getting this morning. That's what we want. Slow grind higher. Not none of this mess. See? That's what I was trying to say though. The business was being handled, and then come 10:30, we're here at 10:30. We actually get this move, this cleaner move, a better move than this morning when we broke out of this level at 10:23. So first half hour, first hour, that's the cycle we're in right now. It's like them doing business and then you get some moves. Not that you can't catch anything in here, because you can, but I've noticed that over the years. And then we'll flip to different cycles where initial balance doesn't work that well. And the moves actually happen in the morning. So sometimes the moves happen in the morning. And certain cycles in the end, like the end of the days, are just kind of mellowed out. And other times the moves happen later on in the day. Sometimes lunchtime is very quiet and doesn't do anything, and then sometimes you got cycles where you get big moves over the 12 o'clock lunch hour, which is 12 o'clock here, EST time. That's what I'm on. Here in Ohio, we getting some 70s today. Because you know where I'm at, it's 70 one day, 40 the next day. It's crazy. Yesterday was beautiful. I think the day before that was cold. Then we had like a nice day, and then the next day I like didn't have a hoodie on, or I had short sleeves on and jeans, and then the next day I had a winter coat on. So bipolar. But the time is 10:39. We've done this long enough. For now, I'm ending the stream up about $76 for the day. Up $824 overall in this account. Probably won't trade it. I'll probably trade some combines later. I don't know. If we're up tomorrow more than 800, then you'll know. Or maybe I can catch some overnight trades. We'll see. But thank you all for tuning in. You know the drill. And I will see you all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. If you're going to trade, be patient, be diligent, trade well. Don't force anything. If you see your setup, take it. Be blessed, loves, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Right, next time. See you 8 a.m. or 9 or whatever time you join. All right, I'm ending it here, y'all. Thank you.